We're going to be doing a demonstration here. We're going to do white paper. I decided the last video we had to delete it, and I'll tell you why later on. But anyway, so as I said before, we're going to do several black surfaces. I saw a camera bag that I wasn't using, an old camera bag, and the back side of that bag had a kind of a silky kind of reflection to it. So I thought that'd be pretty cool to put against the screen to see if the screen can basically overpower it. So that's it right there. So we have the Black Dynasty by Home Depot. We got Black Magic, not a big fan of the name, but Black Magic by Lowe's. A strip of tablecloth and the camera bag cut open where the reflective side is pushing through. All right, so we're going to be doing a white level test first. The screen paint we have here is called our Black Series, or Advanced Ambient Rejection 48. And this is the Black Series Complete Cinema. So we're going to do a couple of demonstrations here. We're going to do some white levels first, as we're doing right now. And then after that, we'll move on to color. And then after that, we'll be done from there. We're going to do some other demonstrations in between. All right, so as I said before, when it comes to these different surfaces, one of the things we have to be to prove in our demonstrations is to show that our screens produce an amazing white level. It's not going to be as white as a white screen, but the white levels are going to be high enough where you're not going to come out dark and dirty as these surfaces are showing right now. So we don't want our screens coming out looking this way. Another thing too, it backs up our products, because we don't want the customers at the end of the day thinking that they're going to be shipped over everyday paint. We have to show that this is not an everyday paint product, so these tests are extremely important. All right, so let's begin. Let's go ahead and grab something. Here we grab the remote control. Here we have the right remote control. Now this time I'm going to have to stay close and monitor, because we don't want what happened the last time. And after this is over, I'm already in the process of setting up a YouTube account for the Black Series. I am going to be setting up on that particular Fire Stick no commercials. I'm just going to pay the extra $11 a month from YouTube to eliminate all commercials. Matter of fact, I got to do the one for the ceiling. Remember the ceilings? And we did it longer. We got it. The ceiling's going to go last before we leave. So as I explained before, these are very important tests. It should be done with gray screens. It should be done with anything at the end of the day, because the customer needs to know that they're not being sent an everyday black product or an everyday gray product. And then on top of that, we're doing business with a company. Of course, this comes up quite a lot also to inform sites. I can do the same thing with black paint, same thing with fabric. We have to show that they can't. We have to show that there's a difference between our product and theirs. And again, most important, you have to show a difference between night and day. Can't walk over to the screen. I can't walk over to that screen. I can't take the camera from next to the screen. I have to see the difference from here. TVs out on the deck. 4K snow screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
I don't mind this commercials, just all the other stuff I don't like. Can we get an honest one day? A real honest one day. I don't believe in editing anything at all, period. When I've had screens come down and hit me in the head, I don't edit the videos. I leave them in there. These videos are supposed to be raw, to show you everything that's going on. So if something pops up, I'll drop the entire video, start all over again, come back and do it again. That's it, in the middle of a live stream, put it on hold, talk to a customer, and hit the wrong button. The customer came up in the live stream, but nobody was in the live stream, which was good. And I delete the entire video, do it all over again. So if you see me outside working on something, and I trip on the garden hose and go head first into a trash can, guess what? Stand on there. My videos are as raw can be. I'm going to get into the whole special effects component. That's not me. I keep it real. Now we did a color change out. I left with white sheets of paper up there because that's what I wanted to do the last time I was on the challenge, but I couldn't do it. It had to be one thing only. There is no white sheets of paper anyway. I need to get those ready because we finished the white levels. We'll be doing that next. Now we do these with all our screens. We have to do these tests. You can always go back into my YouTube and you can pull up or anything under Supreme 8, whatever. Tests will pop up on all of them. Believe it or not, I got some interesting mail. We don't show you the mail anymore. We're done with that. But they're very angry over it. But they got to do the test. You got to do them. It's very important. You have to do tests. You got to take a test to drive a car. You can just hand you a license and let you loose. That's dangerous. So if you got to take a test to get in your vehicle to go from A to B, and your vehicle is tested on top of that, then guess what? Everything else involves tests. And if that's not tested, it's called a rush product. Yeah, that would be a physical nightmare. Just to give any, I guess before, let me look that up. When did they start issuing driver tests? Now, see, this is why I look up a lot of crazy knowledge, because now something just popped in my head, like when did they really start issuing the first test for to drive? Because can you imagine if tests weren't required? The chaos would be insane. I mean, people doing all kinds of crap. Cutting in between dividers, cutting across on solid lines. There'll be all kinds of nonsense going on. Because there's no rules. There's no test. And the rate of you being killed in the car would be extremely high. You have a better chance. No. Walk in and get you hurt too. Because you may have some people saying, you know what? People do that now and have licenses drive on sidewalks. We've seen that one happen. I've seen that happen a few times. So imagine without the tests and the rules. People today will drive up on the sidewalk. Craziest thing I've seen, instead of someone going around, because they had a 4x4, big 4x4 vehicle, and instead of them going around and going through the entrance to go to the drive-through, they literally climbed over the divider. And where you had cement and the grass, they climbed literally over top of it and cut around and went right into the drive-through.
RCN is now Astound Broadband, powered by RCN. We deliver high-performance internet that's supersonic.
Snow Fantasy Screensaver.
I found a few matches for that.
Fantasy Snow Screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
I like this one because I was looking around to find some really good white levels, and then this one popped up. This thing has amazing white levels. Her fantastic for testing stuff. So usually I'm either researching companies on my cell phone or going to see if there's any black certified screens, or just trying to find really high white levels and insane contrast levels. And I bumped into this one right here. LG snowboarding.
Getting that from YouTube.
Do I mind doing this over again? Not really. Because I'll be doing it tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. Except for every time I do it, we're going to have something different on the screen because I'm ordering stuff to put against the screen. Including that Slip Silver Black. Definitely need that. that in the marketplace, we can upload videos instead of pictures. So, trying to figure out exactly, we're going to do a couple test runs, shoot some videos, and see if we can get them to fit into the menus for the for shopping carts. It'd be cool because you can actually watch a small video of it, which would be nice. Well, I plan to utilize the daylight set everything they have over there. Let me see. Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
That's when we have people talking about, well, you know, I'll save some money, I'll just paint my screen with black paint. Go ahead. You're doing, you're calling us. And sure enough, they call us. Because again, that black paint can't see white levels, can't register, can't pick it up. Even if you have 5,000 lumens, we've done that in dedicated theater rooms, and I'll pick it up. Came off. Let's go back on that one because I don't like to miss anything in my videos. You know what you need to look for when you're watching demonstrations where people are showing the difference between their products and other products. Number one, if someone has to get up and walk over to the screen to show you, that's a huge red flag. You should be able to see that from anywhere you walk at an environment, you should see the difference. Because that means the screen can't show a difference between night and day. The only way they can see a difference is you got to be on top of the screen, and no one's going to be sitting that close to a screen to begin with. Not at 100 inches you won't, not even at 80 inches. So you should be able to see the difference in that regardless of where you are standing. If they have to walk up to the screen to show you a contrast level, it's another red flag. Color difference, huge red flag. Anywhere I turn in that environment, that screen is supposed to show it's different between night and day. Demonstrations that you may watch where you can only see the screen and you can't see behind the screen, you can't see the background, you can't see anything at all, that's another bad red flag. Because that means the edges could be washed out and they have the camera pushed so far up, you can't see what's going on in the environment, which may be affecting the screen. See?
That's Blockbuster board is here.
Slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now we're going to do this with some white paper because that's what I want to do. Some white paper. Majority of screens we're going to be bumping to. Usually we bump into anywhere white screens, but majority of when we bump until we're out there, those white screens. So let me see, where is the front tape? I had to cut a case in half for that area right there. See how that would react to the screen. Told you, got to think of stuff at the end of the day, people. We done ran over everything else. Got to figure out other stuff to throw against the screen. rug. Let's go put the patio furniture out there for you. You can sit on the patio furniture. Go with rug. Let's see what we did with the frog tape. Well, alright. I gotta figure out where we lost. Oh, it's upstairs. So it's upstairs. Where is this? I swear. At a quarter, every time I misplaced something or lost something, I'd be a millionaire. Really lost the frog tape. That fast? Probably not. So, let me see if we got something here we can use. Take it off of this. Still gotta find that frog tape I need for work. Took it out? Nobody knows. Oakley dokley.
Without the right start to your day, your morning could hit a wall. Velveeta breakfast biscuits are baked with slowly loose carbs and provide.
Alright, in this test demonstration, we don't want the screen to come out like the white sheet of paper, and we definitely don't want it to come out like the black. So it has to be to maintain a balance, a perfect balance. Oh, found it. Okay. I found it. I buried it. Already buried it. Man, I couldn't imagine if I was a pirate, I'd lose my own treasure. Like, I have no idea where I buried it. No idea. It could be anywhere. I don't even know. I lost the map. Misplaced it. I might even go overboard for that one. Is that right, Capo? Don't swim with the sharks. The sharks. Now, mind you, we have a batch number to do today. All the ingredients are in. Those who ordered the 2.0, thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Some of the items got delayed. I thought they were going to be delayed even longer than that, but thank God they did not delay. Everything is downstairs, ready to go. We'll be doing a batch number on that too also. I've literally had people call me up and ask me some of the craziest stuff. Somebody called me at one time and said, so how you do it? How's it done? Can you tell me? All right, goodbye. Hang the phone up on them. Like, seriously, really? But I got to give you effort for trying on that one. But yeah. Okay. This is the reason why we got to lock it in with all that attorneys and all that stuff. Got to be lock it in. Got to lock everything in. We're going to have those individuals that will be walking into the storefront or any place going to the website and buying it and trying to see if they can break it down. Number one, can't steal from a Christian. Not going to happen. And number two, we're going to have this stuff locked in and you're going to end up sitting up in court trying to figure out what just happened. Get your caught clean. So I advise you do not touch. You can enjoy it, no problem. Just don't touch it. On that level, if you know what I'm talking about. That's what you have to deal with. You have to deal with the greed. That's what you're going to do with the greed. You gotta have enough transitions. All right, let's do that color test. Color test?
Getting that from YouTube.
Color test.
Getting that from YouTube.
I was thinking about it. I could do all kinds of crazy stuff in presentations. I could set the screen up, put the demonstration on, and literally walk out and just go get something to eat. Like, don't you got to read it or not? Screen does its own job. I'm good. I can go ahead and get something to eat. Have lunch and everything. Come back in like, are we done? All right, let's get this started. Yeah, it's easy. Because the technology does its own work at the end of the day. It's been tested. I don't want to have to be here. I don't really have to be here because of the freaking political nonsense that keeps popping up. That's what I got to be here for. Other than that, I'd be somewhere else in the house right now. So that's why when I'm done with this, I'm going to set up another YouTube account, which is a YouTube account anyway, for the Black Series Edition, so everything syncs. And I'm just going to set it up with no commercials. And then that way, I can get other stuff done in the house while the screen does its job up here. Because I don't have to be up here. Usually if you have like a product, like I said, it's untested, if any black levels pop up, you have to adjust the environment so the screen doesn't wash out and calibrate the projector and get something powerful enough for your contrast levels can come out somewhere decent. And you have to be there because if anything pops up, it could change that altogether. Yeah, you gotta be able to monitor that. I don't have to be here for that. That screen's designed to do exactly what it's designed to do. So since it's tested, I can go walk away and go do something. But I can't because I want to make sure those little commercials don't pop up. So here's on here. Other than that, I'd be in the front of the house or in the back of the house doing something right now. I was supposed to be doing something. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do, but I'll figure it out. Oh, somebody sit right here and chill. Oh, so let's check. Control keyboard. goes on the deck in there. So you need to from time to time. For sure. My demonstrations, if you see me just randomly go off into a different conversation that has nothing to do with the product, that's because pretty much it's going to do what it's designed to do. I can sit right there and read a book. It doesn't make a difference. That's when these engineers do exactly what it's designed to do. And I'll be doing the same thing tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. And for every technology we develop, I'll be doing that same demonstration over and over, again and again and again. And so many times we know how it's going to react. At least if I walk out there and everything. All right, there we go. TLC 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
I find it interesting that people think that we put all this push into making these products, coming up with amazing websites, doing all this work. At the end of the day, it's all about money. If it was all about money, I could have sold out, like I said a long time ago. Technology can dominate certified screens. All technology has that capability. It's not about the money at the end of the day. If it was about the money, I could basically go offline, or we're going to go right now, and charge a lot of money for the technology and make it so only certain select people can afford it. It ain't about that. It's about people having a decent projection screen. That's what it comes down to. It's been that way since day one. Before I ever knew those individuals, that's what it was about. That's the reason why I started the company. All because I went to a friend's house and he had a $3,000 Grey Wolf at the time. They don't make those anymore. And I thought it was crazy. A screen would cost that kind of money. So decided to even the playing field. A lot of research, a lot of time, a lot of dedication, and a lot of faith to finally bring out technology that everybody can afford at the end of the day. You don't have to have deep pockets, or you don't have to be super rich to have certain things that other people can't have. Everybody can afford this, whether it be the super rich or whether it be basically anybody. And you have to spend all this money for these expensive screens and overpriced projectors. You know, projector we're on right now? We're at 1,000 lumens right now. 720p, 600 by 800, 720p. An SVGA projector. I'm using my Sony Sony VPL CS4 projector. That's all we're using. At the end of the day, you don't have to spend the money. You have options. So some people are forced to spend for 4K. They're forced to, because that's the only way you're going to be able to optimize your viewing pleasure. With our technology, you can have a 720p projector and get an incredible image. So you have options. It's all about the customer. That's what it comes down to. I myself, sure enough, don't want to spend $3,000, $5,000 for a projection screen, and I don't spend another $4,000 for a projector. If I have to spend it, I don't want to spend it. That's why testing is important. It's very important. Let's get something else. To make sure when we launch this product, it works 100%. Not only for me, for everybody else. A lot of my customers are good friends of mine.
Or buy now and pay later with special financing. Takes 75 months to pay with no interest. Only at Raymore Fund.
So in this demonstration, you will see transition, which means our screen will maintain its contrast levels, colors, and white levels all in one hit, where the white screens will have issues picking up color and contrast, and the black screens with the black products right here will have an issue picking up natural color and white levels. So people think that they just paint a screen with everyday black paint or whatever, it's going to react the same way. No, it's not. You're going to have a lot of problems. some people believe that white screens that they have produce beautiful images, and they don't. Now, we've had a lot of requests for people asking when the Black Series is going to launch. We don't know. Can't even give you that. Right now, the technology is still in testing stage. Fusions and the completes over here, our cinemas, have to be taken outside. Well, I forgot, we can't take them outside. This is not even an outdoor screen. They're not an outdoor screen. Huh. Forgot about that. We're so used to taking them outside all the time. Yeah, these screens right here are going to be strictly designed for indoor. We have a specialized screen paint, strictly designed for outdoor. That's the one we get to beat the crap out of. We're going to beat the crap out of the daylight side of this thing. But anyway, we have to make sure the screen's not going to crack or peel. And this is the best time to test the screen because cold weather's that kick in. We can freeze, turn the screen frozen. We can freeze it anyway if we want to, but still, I want this outdoor element to make contact with the screen. So I guess these are near done. But still, we got the outdoor one that has to be tested. There's one called the limited edition one that has to be tested. And we have one for 3D mapping applications that has to be tested. And then once all the testing is completed, we'll write down the ingredients for every last one of them, the specifications of what they're designed to do, so and so and so. We submit that to the attorneys submit that to the patent office, and they basically got all that done. There are patent pendings. Some have patent pendings, some will have provisional patents attached to them. We'll have copyrights and LLCs and trademark secrets and all that other goody stuff at the end of the day. The good thing about it is I don't have to do any of it. They're going to be doing the job for me. That's what I paid them to do. I've done a provisional patent, and it is something else to do. It is something else. A lot of work. And then once all that's done, that's all finalized, then I have to go get the products certified. That's another procedure they have to go through. So we can have certifications on all our stuff. And this will open up doors to allow us to get into, convention shows and all that other good stuff at the end of the day. We'll be able to go there to electronic shows. We have certified technology. We can actually get a booth right up in there with no problem. Because they're not going to allow you to walk in here with a product that number one, it's not tested, not locked in, and it's going to have to be certified to walk up in that place. And we're going to be certified walking in. That's going to be good. It's going to bring us even more publicity for the company. When we do these, we're just having fun now because we've already passed everything else. So let's bring something else up. And then we're showing you this demonstration, we're showing you transition where the screen can maintain white and contrast in color. It's not lopsided. Like too much of this and too much of that. Can't see that well because there's too much on here. Let me stretch this out a little bit. Put this over here. That way we can. This is way too close to this. And see some of our screen in there. That'd be nice. All right, there we go. Sorry, that's driving me nuts. Or you can go back a little bit so that way, like I'm not basically trying to hide anything. you see the impulse where everything has to be, sometimes that triggers off. But for me, if I'm doing a demonstration and I miss something in the demonstration that I previously did in the demonstration, I literally have to go up and do it. Because it'll drive me crazy. It'll drive me crazy all day. That's why I'm so insane with my tests, because if I don't, it drives me crazy. I have to do it, I have to do it, I have to do it. And you should do it anyway, but that's what goes on in my head. And I can be tired. I could be basically just get this build of the screen outside, covered in dirt, paint, sawdust, everything. And I'll rise up from that chair, crawl down them stairs, and get it done. If not, I can't get in peace. Because I'm going with a military father, number one.
I'd like a real espresso, please. What's a real espresso?
Lobots.
4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
What we got for time? We're good on time. Oh, let's do this. This should be fun. Transition. So, let's do the transition part. Our videos are about an hour long, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that entire video, which is about 1 hour. Because usually I skip through to the certain areas, and I don't want anybody to accuse me at the end of the day that we're afraid to do the entire video. Oh, we'll do the entire video, no problem at all. As a matter of fact, that'll give me a chance to get some stuff done around the house. So I can literally just put the video on and just walk away. But before I do that, I'm going to set up the YouTube account. I'm going to set up and put my, pay for the no commercials, because I know a commercial is going to pop up in 1 hour. It's definitely got to pop up. And get that taken out, and then we'll come in and set it up. As a matter of fact, I'm going to set that up that way I go upstairs. And then that way I can come in and do the entire hour. Oh, that'd be so nice. Finally. I should have done that a long time ago. Well, we can start off from here. Might as well. I missed Grand Theft Auto. Was Grand Theft Auto 3 or was it 4? I think it was 4. But there was the Russian guy. I think it was 4. I'm trying to remember which one it was. But I love playing that game in multiplayer. I was known for carrying a rocket launcher, blowing up the cars and helicopters and boats. Anything we're on, whether we would just kill everybody at the same time. We had so much fun in that game. We got into, all of us got into this car. I started driving around. I was like, so, is your car insured? Like, what do you mean? Blew the whole car up. Everybody respawned back into the room. Oh man, we had a lot of fun in that game. I do miss playing that game. Oh, I started talking about random stuff. We're past all tests already. We're good. Look at Taco. What you chasing, Taco? He's got something. To make sure it's not an incident from yesterday. This place over here has spiders. Don't worry, I don't get any spiders in your box. But anyway, we get these big spiders in here from time to time. Usually spiders are territorial creatures, as I said before. If you see one in the corner, the odds of them actually stepping out of the corner and walking around the house is extremely rare. They usually stay put in that one area. We found one today. It wasn't in its web. Trying to make sure it's not ready to attack it on the floor. But usually it never happens. Usually in a wall somewhere. And it's once in the blue moon we see them that big in the house. Now, my niece lives, one of my nieces lives over in Arizona, the other one's over in Texas. Man, I've seen some stuff over there. They get some big spiders over there. What you searching for, man? Talk out. Yeah. Whatever it is, we lost it. Mr. Hollywood, you have to be on camera all the time? You need to be on camera? Go on through. I don't care. Go ahead. I'm done anyway. He's tracking something. Throw something in his direction. Here, this is yours too, buddy. That's your other toy. That's why we show you the color patterns. That way, so you can see that if it doesn't pick up in the color pattern, it's not going to pick up on the screen. This is a transition, so basically I got almost near an hour, which means I'm going to end the video in about an hour. So we get the tree. There you go. There you go. See the white surface, can't see color. Neither can the black. Right here, here, and here. So it's going to transfer over into black and then transfer back into light. You have to be able to transfer back and forth. Your balance can't be off. Now see how this can pick up the contrast, but it can't pick up the bright reds. The balance is off. All right, you're done. going to transfer back into light again in color. As you can see, it's transferring back into bright, into color, where the white surface can't see color, and the black paint Dynasty, Home Depot, Black Magic, Lowe's, a strip of tablecloth, and another black surface, which you don't know what paint that is, I forgot. Either way, they can't see it. So it shows how technology picks up a perfect balance. Let me see if we can find that video game called The Saboteur. That was a really good game. A lot of people slept on that game. Shame, but that game was extremely good. Let's see if we can find it. Hey, what's up, buddy? I'd rather have that any day. So last time. Okay, we have officially hit 1 hour. I'm Kenneth Burr from Crystal Edge Technology Screens. This right here is part of the Black Series Edition.com. We go to .com, check out the website, the new website, and check out our Crystal Edge Technology Screen Paint website. We did some new upgrades on there. Actually, we'll do some upgrades in a few minutes again on both sites. The new technology, the edition, is not going to be available anytime soon. As I said before, it still has quite more testing to go and a lot of paperwork along with it. But as I said before, we want to keep it at a very reasonable price for everybody. And it's going to be very interesting from the technology once it gets on the market. Down here. Now, tomorrow, we got a batch number to do today, so that's definitely going to happen. And we also, I want to show off some more demonstrations using the Sony projector behind us. My projector over here, to the right. Okay, so nice. That's our 720p projector we're using right now. I'm gonna come back in. I want to do some demonstrations on this projector in 720p. I didn't get a chance to play around it too much because we've been doing a lot of testing on it. That's why. Now the screen is past all with the test because we don't need these don't go outside, but the addition we're gonna be doing tonight for outside. When you see the test we put that thing through, yeah, it's gonna be really brutal. I love doing those tests on outdoor screens, and it's gonna go through some stuff, which we want. We want to make sure the screen doesn't have any complications, no issues, no cracking or peeling. We don't want any problems with that at all, period. So we have to put it through the ringer. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you for your time. I'm going to come back in. I want to do some more demonstrations on the 720p applications on this setup right here. With that being said, thank you all, and God bless. And of course, can't forget, thank our Lord and Savior for blessing us with amazing technology. Gotta go.